It has been a busy day at the courts regarding the NYS scandal. We continue on NTV tonight with that hashtag state of corruption.
And helping us with the sign language interpretation tonight is Flora Atieno. In our first story, suspects of the National Youth Service 8 billion shilling scandal led by Youth Affairs Principal Secretary Lillian Mbogo Omollo and NYS Director General Richard Ndubai have pleaded not guilty to charges leveled against them.
The prosecution is opposed to the release of the suspects on bail and also wants the court to issue warrants of arrest against suspects who failed to appear in court.
NTV's Seth Olale followed the proceedings at the Milimani High Court and filed this report.
24 suspects involved in the theft of 468 million of the 8 billion shillings loot at the NYS arrived in court a few minutes after noon with heavy police escort. One after the other, the suspects led by Youth Affairs Principal Secretary Lillian Mbogo Omollo were taken to the basement court cells. The suspects were then brought before Anti-Corruption Chief Magistrate Douglas Ogoti at 2 p.m. They were each charged with 10 counts of criminal offences, including abuse of office and willful failure to comply with applicable procedures on guidelines relating to the management of public funds. The suspects being represented by lawyers Cliff Ombeta, Gashie Mwanza, Gihanga Mwangi, Gitange Tom, Samogutu and Miguzo Gamba pleaded not guilty to the charges. Youth Affairs Principal Secretary Lillian Mbogo Omollo and NYS Director General Richard Ndubai denied authorizing payment of 28 million shillings to Ameritrade Limited for services not delivered between January 2015 and March 2017. 31 other NYS suspects pleaded not guilty to several corruption charges, including conspiracy to commit an economic crime. The prosecution, which also sought warrant of arrest for 8 suspects who failed to appear in court, requested the court to adjourn the case to Wednesday for security fears since it was running late. However, Chief Magistrate Douglas Ogoti ruled against the prosecution's demand. The suspects who have been brought to court by the Director of Public Prosecution for the very first time are likely to face a prolonged court case, judging by the number of the suspects, or rather the accused in this particular case, and also the charges leveled against them. But by the end of it, it is this court behind me that will determine whether the accused are guilty or innocent. Seth Olale, NTV, Milimani Law Courts.